The 5th annual Backlash event. This drew 10,000 fans to Worcester, Massachusetts with a buy rate of 345,000. The opening video package was solely focused on Rock vs Goldberg, and it was fine, I guess, but the set for tonight looks really good. Sadly, we have no Jim Ross again, so we have mid-coachman. But we have Taz and Michael Cole still, which is great. Match 1. WWE Tag Team Championship, World's Greatest Tag Team aka Team Angle vs Los Guerreros. World's Greatest Tag Team Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin kicked things off with a fun nod to their mentor, carrying a Kurt Angle poster and dedicating the match to him. Los Guerreros stole the show with their pure entertainment. These guys are just so fun to watch. Both teams weren't above bending the rules and cheated a lot. Eddie played the babyface in peril perfectly, getting worked over by World's Greatest Tag Team's sharp teamwork while the crowd rallied behind him. The action stayed fast and crisp with some slick wrestling from all four guys. There were solid moments like Eddie fighting through the pain to fire up the fans, but it missed those jaw-dropping spots that make a match unforgettable. In the end, World's Greatest Tag Team pulled off a dirty win with Haas and Benjamin teaming up to hold Chavo down for the pin, cheating their way to keeping the titles. It was a good action-packed match that showcased everyone's skills, but it didn't quite hit the next level of super fun. Post-match, Los Guerreros attack them and just steal the titles. They go backstage and get in their lowrider and celebrate like they won the titles. Rating a B-. We see Tess talking to Tori Wilson. He gets rejected hard. He kisses and he catches a slap. What a sleazebag. Sable is seen in a low-cut sexy as fuck dress. God damn. Match 2. Sean O'Haire vs Rikishi. Roddy Piper comes out with a basket of coconuts. He apparently used them to beat up Rikishi, who is the nephew of Jimmy Snuka, of whom Roddy Piper originally attacked with coconuts all that time ago. Piper introduces Sean O'Haire of all people. Don't get used to him. Rikishi comes out with his banging theme song, but he is in no mood to dance or have fun. This match was quite boring. The crowd was asleep, then woke up randomly mid-match during a rest hold. I did like seeing Piper get a coconut to the head as he sold it like a seizure. O'Haire's finisher was impressive and powerful, so it did have its moments did this match, but still overall it wasn't anything special or good. I'll give it a C-. Sable talks to Stacy Keibler. She stirs up some drama by saying Tori is after Test, who is Stacy's boyfriend. Sable's dress is distracting, the cleavage is crazy. Stacy's in denial at first but thinks it over and seemingly goes to see Tori. RVD and Kane are backstage. RVD is not happy about Chief Morley being the special referee in their upcoming tag title match. Kane is the voice of reason and hyped RVD up for the match. Match 3. World Tag Team Championship, Kane and RVD versus the Dudley Boys. Special referee, Chief Morley. Chief Morley is Val Venus, by the way. He is Bischoff's lackey in this era. Well, not for much longer. The Dudleys struggled to keep up with RVD at some points and it hurt the match, as did the middle section where it dragged. Poor Dudley Boys showing here. Kane's hot tag was good, which is a positive. Morley low-blowed Kane, but Bubba's lariat didn't win the match. Morley accidentally hit Bubba, so Devon beat him up to a huge pop. Morley got hit with a 3D. Kane chokeslammed Bubba, and RVD hit the 5-star frog splash for the win. The final minutes were very fun and chaotic, saving the match after the rest of it was quite mediocre. I'll give it a C+. Back to the Diva drama. Stacy goes in the women's locker room to confront Tori. She slaps her and tries to take her top off. Sadly, she doesn't succeed. We do see Ivory in a towel though. Match 4. Women's Championship, Jazz vs Trish Stratus. Jacked as hell Jazz with Teddy Long taking on the ever-perfect Trish Stratus in her iconic one-piece outfit. In the build-up, Jazz had injured Trish's ribs, so she targeted him in this match. This match was quite surprisingly sound, with some cool moments. Trish sold her ribs well throughout, which I always love to see. There was an awesome moment as Trish went for the top rope head scissors, but Chaz caught her into a one-legged Boston Crab and jumped down from the ropes, and it's a hell of a bump. Trish really was impressive in this match. She hit a nice tilt-a-whirl slam and also did a cool STF which looked awesome. It also included some good near falls and drama in the closing minutes as Jazz kicked out of a Trish kick which I thought was going to end it. She then hit a pitch-perfect drop kick. Teddy Long threw a shoe at Trish to stop her winning, allowing Jazz later roll up Trish for the win while holding onto the ropes to cheat. A sleeper gem of a hit which I really enjoyed. Trish could definitely go. Rating a B-. We get a short meeting between Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash and Booker T. Kevin Nash wants Triple H left for him. Match 5. The Big Show vs Rey Mysterio. In the build-up, Rey has been humiliating Big Show and making him fall over, so he is a little bit angry. Just a teeny bit. This had a true David versus Goliath feel for real. The size difference is insane. It is really a spectacle and quite fun to see Big Show throw Ray about. He even lifts Ray from the outside almost into the ring by his head alone, which popped me. Ray hit 3 619s but is caught in the biggest chokeslam ever and loses in under 4 minutes. It was short but enjoyable with a sensible story and ending. It all made sense. Post-match, Big Show kills Rey Mysterio basically. While Ray is strapped to a stretcher, he slams it into the ring post and it falls face down so Ray lands unprotected on his face. Sheesh.
Rude!
Rating, a C+. Lillian Garcia interviews Triple H, Ric Flair and Chris Jericho. Nothing much of note really. Stacy and Tori are fighting and a box lands on Stacy's head. Scott Steiner helps her to the trainer. Test shows up and Steiner just leaves her. Match 6, WWE Championship, Brock Lesnar vs John Cena. Cena was fantastic in the build-up, his intensity is finally here. Still with the rapping gimmick, but a bit more serious now. He technically beat The Undertaker and Chris Benoit to build him up for this title shot. Cena does a very wrestling-themed rap to the ring and it is quite good. It ends with him requesting fellatio from the crowd. Finally, we get Lesnar's corner pyro. Such a cool moment each time. Lesnar bleeds as Cena had attacked Lesnar's head in the build-up, so I'll allow it here. It plays into the story of the match as Cena works the cut on Lesnar's head to keep him down and take control of the match. Brock does come back with his awesome power moveset. Cena really got in a lot of offense here and was made to look like a strong contender. There was a super long rest hold mid-match with Cena locking Lesnar in a sleeper hold. It goes a bit too long. There was also a couple of iffy moments, but nothing noticeably awful. There was a good near fall where Cena low-blowed Lesnar and rolled him up for a 2. We also saw Cena hit his throwback move, which he hasn't done in years. He should bring that back. Lesnar wins with the F5. Wow! It was a pretty fun match, and for 2003 Cena was really good. He would continue to improve it in the following years, but he can look back and be proud of this match. Rating, a B-. Match 7, Triple H, Ric Flair and Chris Jericho vs Booker T, Kevin Nash and Shawn Michaels. Kevin Nash returned after assumedly a quad injury. He saved Shawn Michaels from Triple H. Nash is torn between Shawn and Triple H, two old friends. Triple H tells Nash to make his choice, Shawn or him. A few weeks later, Triple H makes the decision for Kevin by kicking him in the balls.
In the plums!
Triple H still is in his lovely purple gear. I did love Kevin Nash's in-ring pyro, it looked awesome. Once again, the incredible chemistry of Shawn Michaels and Chris Jericho was on display again. It was a chaotic and fun match with Shawn playing a fantastic face in peril as he always does. He is just... A much better tag was Nash coming in, although the crowd did not really care that much. In the end, Nash hit the jackknife on Jericho. Triple H then hit Nash with a sledgehammer to win. It was nothing amazing or notable, and more of a filler match for the Triple H Nash HBK story, but it was ultimately a good tag match. Rating, a B. Main event, Goldberg vs The Rock. Goldberg debuted the night after WrestleMania and speared The Rock. What a huge feud to kick off your WWE career. This would also be one of Rock's final matches. Rock cut a fantastic and fun promo before the match, although he calls Goldberg a bald-headed bitch. I mean, Rocky, you don't have much hair either. Goldberg still has one of the coolest theme songs and entrances ever. It is so larger than life and epic. It kicked off with an intense and long stare down. Rock taunted Goldberg into the ropes, punches Goldberg in the dick after pushing the ref away. Goldberg did well when he speared a ring post and he proceeded to sell his shoulder really well. The selling was good, but this match didn't quite connect with me like it should have. I liked Goldberg hitting a shocking and cool spear out of nowhere mid-match, and Goldberg was made to look strong by kicking out of a rock bottom and a people's elbow, and winning with 2 more spears which Rock sold perfectly. He pinned Rock with the jackhammer. It was decent, but as I said, just did not fully click. Rating, a C. Overall, this was a decent show, far weaker than the previous 2003 events, with nothing being amazing here. Nothing dreadful either though. I think a C rating is fair. Match of the night goes to the pretty good 6-man tag, Triple H, Ric Flair and Chris Jericho vs Booker T, Kevin Nash and Shawn Michaels. Moment of the night has to go to the iconic image of Ray being killed by the Big Show on that stretcher. Sexy moment of the night is seeing Sable in that low-cut dress. Oh boy. Worst match of the night? Sorry, it is Sean Hare vs Rikishi. It was just kind of there. MVP awards. Only one person per match can get an award. The bronze medal goes to Shawn Michaels for another great performance. mainly in getting beaten up. Silver medal goes to John Cena for a breakout performance in one of his first big matches. It wasn't perfect, but he stepped up well. And the gold medal and MVP goes to Trish Stratus. I thought she did an incredible job here, as she could really wrestle well. Thanks for watching, click the subscribe button and leave a comment below as it really helps out.
Peace out, my brothers!